that were tuning in on time. We made a slight mistake. Yep, we pushed the wrong button. That was an oopsie. I apologize for that. There it goes. Now it's going to the right channel.
You don't apologize at all, you dirty liar.
I regret nothing. All right, so that has been fixed. Sorry about that, folks. I was sending it all to the Gurren Raiden channel for a moment there, and it was kind of messed up. And what just happened? Okay.
I mean, it was a great intro. You guys will never get to see it, but it was a great intro.
Yeah, it was wonderful. It was amazing. Best we've ever done. But I hope everybody survived their time change with their sanity intact. And we are currently in qualifying for Moto3 at Assen with just over 10 minutes remaining.
Looking at some data here, I'll share a little more in detail once we get further on in the races, but our boys have been practicing hard.
That is what I was hearing earlier.
So, looking at it here in the top, I don't know why it's 9, thanks Milestone. The top 9 times in MotoGP are held by all but one of our racers.
God.
For this track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That I guess we should in celebration we should all join Milestone's Discord channel and talk about front end feel. Is that how we handle this?
They fixed that bug.
Did they? For those who are not privy to it, apparently some of our boys figured out that if you went into Milestone's Discord channel for GP20 and posted about front end feel, they banned you. They just banned you.
I mean, auto-ban. Auto-banned harder than when I used Facebook's GIF earlier, yesterday or the day before. Yes. And it just straight gave me a 30-day free.
Enjoy your 30-day, bro.
yeah, for a GIF that's on their platform already. So clearly, Milestone, Facebook, they're the same.
Clearly. You're not supposed to use that.
No, yeah, here's this trap. Enjoy.
Ah, dear God.
Italian Zucks over there at Milestone.
It'll work out great.
Troll dolls with extra pasta. Aliens with extra pasta.
You got it. So far, James sitting at the top of the board with a 1:43. Stormy, 1.2 seconds back. Voss, 1.5. Dickinson also 1.5 back. Jay, 5.5 seconds back. Key, a little over 6 seconds behind. And everybody kind of packed together for a qualifying.
Yeah, that's no good. That's not how you're supposed to do this.
That's a surprise. We don't run much of a pack. And
okay, now that I've finished sneezing my head off, I can continue.
Let's see here. Do we have... Let's check some on board here. Let's take a look at how Voss is doing here with 7.5 minutes remaining. Taking a look at
Voss is entering this with an absolutely commanding lead. He's got 293 points currently, with second place being 176, held by Nick J. I mean, I'm not sure he needs to race for the rest of the match.
I suspect he'll do it the rest of the season, though. It seems like he really just loves playing.
Oh, he absolutely does. He brings a towel.
That he does.
Any of our racers get that from earlier.
Dear God. No, you're a towel.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
I know.
I feel like I'm walking on sunshine.
You're the worst character ever, Tally. I know. Oh, is everybody continuing to work on qualifying here currently? Ooh, I need to keep my screen up for that. I keep forgetting to do that.
What is that?
My screen for data. When it's the little tiny preview screen, I can't see anything. So I need to remember to keep that on another monitor so I can see what I'm doing.
Now, you know what the fun part for me is? Because I'm watching with the delay, at some point in the night, the OBS stream gets further behind than the restream preview, so I have to switch sides at some point to to try and correct the lag.
It is wonderful. Maybe at some point, I don't know, maybe at some point we need to make the different classes separate streams. Then people would have to, then we'd have to invite over, you know what? Never mind. I should never think while I'm trying to do the broadcast itself. It's a bad idea.
Thank you for thinking that through live, so we didn't have to go back and forth on it.
It's a horrible idea.
That is a terrible idea that we've mulled over many times.
That is a bad idea, and I should feel like a bad person for proposing it.
Boo, you suck.
Exactly.
Give your balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug.
Another great show. But hey, we've got almost everybody in with qualifying times already.
Good to see you there, bro.
Hey, welcome back, sir. Or ma'am. Not really sure.
Yeah,
I think you can have a female Bigfoot as well.
We don't know which it is, and we don't discriminate.
We don't know it. We don't care.
We take any and all Bigfoots. Big feet? I don't know.
Bigfootses.
Big footsies.
Feetsies.
Feetses.
Toes.
See, now you start to sound like one of them dudes with a foot fetish or something.
Look, I'm not going to judge too hard on that, but that's pretty gross.
I'm a kink shame. I'm going to just go ahead and kink shame there.
I'm a not kink shame, but at the same time... Bro, those walk on the ground. The ground's dirty. Shoes stink.
Sir will work. Yes.
Good, because I tend to default to that accidentally.
I hear that gets you in trouble if you're in a store. And looking like Boss improving him times here on the board.
Oh my god. You can't do that to me.
I know. Boss looking like he's going to put a better time down for himself, and sure enough, putting himself in second place, just under a second behind Jane. That is very nicely done.
I'm surprised we're not seeing a better showing out of Nick J so far.
I know. I saw him on a good lap earlier, and then it just vanished. I guess he might have stepped out of bounds near the end of the track.
That's where most of our racers are seeing their laps being invalidated from. Is clipping the apex a little too hard or running wide, something like that. I mean, I know from the little bit of e-racing I do. I mean, it's just tough. There's so little front end feel.
Are we going with that again? All right,
yes,
sure.
we are.
Why not? Why the hell not? Let's do that again.
I just wanted to drop that little Easter egg for anybody watching.
No front end feel. I mean, we've already had slight discussions of it.
Give the bars a tug.
Give the bars a tug.
Now we're mixing and matching. We're rolling tonight.
Ooh,
it's the sleep deprivation.
My weird audio issues that I was having before appear to be back as well. Okay, well, I'll have to
the
hunt that down.
poppy clicky ones, or the ones that you were mulling out before the stream?
Yeah, the ones that I had before on the previous system where it hitches and goes away and then comes back. I'll have to figure out what's causing that.
It's happening on your new system.
Yes, I'm not quite sure why. I apologize, folks, if that affects things this evening. That might cause audio to drop out briefly every once in a while. If it does happen, I apologize. It is clearly one of the settings I'm running, and I'm going to have to spend some more time debugging audio. Meanwhile, Dickinson has put himself at the top of the board. I guess the banana will be represented.
Banana. Bigfoot says he's hosting our stream, trying to get the word out.
Well, that's awful kind of you, sir. We appreciate it. Even if it's a small amount, I don't care.
Every little bit helps.
Absolutely.
Now, I will throw out there, we found out that is technically against Twitch terms of service,
No.
which, again, we don't care.
No, they have, Twitch has a built-in way of doing it.
I thought we determined that was...
No, the way that we do it. It's against their
I see.
deal.
I see. This makes me the guy breaking the terms of service.
Yes.
I do that a lot, hence the 30-day Facebook
Yes.
ban.
Yes, we've all come at some point, though.
Have you hit a 30-day?
No, I haven't got quite to that point.
Try harder.
I just don't care. I hate Facebook so much. Which is why we're restreaming there. Thanks, Zuck.
Well, let's where's my mouse? There it is. Hey, we have a viewer, one on Facebook.
Yeah, something like that. We have like 4 viewers showing so far, so that's good. And it doesn't necessarily track accurately through Restream.
I like when it's optimistic.
I like when it gives me those big numbers that make me feel excited.
You mean when the bots are watching?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, a little bit of contact there with Nick J's front end.
Yes.
And we'll get that Baird. That was real aggressive by Baird.
Hi there, Brandon. Good to see you.
Brandon Chisholm.
Yes.
I don't think I recognize that name. However, I see the picture on a bike. So you're
Cool.
extra welcome.
We don't complain about more riders.
I can't tell if I think that's a real pic. I mean, it's an itty bitty thumbnail. You ride track, Brandon? Silence.
It's always silence.
Yes.
You should never count on the audience typing to fill that hole.
Ah!
I'm... See, look, he's very slow about it. One word at a time. Keeping
That's
the
like
suspense going. He's
2
good at
letters
this.
and an apostrophe. I dig it, man. Hey, look, what if he's like Bear, and our man's got one hand?
Hey, it could be. It's entirely possible.
Nola Kart Track. Okay.
Okay. Very nice. Running mini bikes?
Why do I feel like you found us through Tony?
That sounds likely.
It sounds highly likely.
That, or I know Nick J has been down there a few times.
Yeah, I mean, CMRA takes a little tour down there.
Yep.
He did, called it.
Oh, good.
Everybody knows Tony. Nick J's about out of fuel.
Yeah, and he, on that final lap there, I think he wound up out of bounds, but he did get himself down to 2.8 seconds behind the lead, or 3 seconds, excuse me. So he did improve his time there. So we've got Dickinson up front, Jane in second, Voss in third. That'll be your front row. Stormy, Bear, and Baird. Look at them. They just always do it to us. They do it on purpose, I'm telling you. Sitting on the second row.
Stop.
Spanky, Jay, and Key on the third row. And I believe bringing up the rear. Yeah, okay. We don't have... I thought we had 10. I guess we only had... Yeah, we only had 9. Ignore me.
Yeah, a bit of a smaller... well, actually, it's only one smaller than last time. And it's Rocha that we're missing.
It is. Where is Rocha tonight?
He's going to lose a position for not racing this race.
That's rough.
Rocha was sitting in 8th place. Well, maybe not, because Bichon's not here either.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see then.
So, maybe he's safe.
Maybe.
Hi, Krieger.
Krieger contributing what he can to this evening's broadcast. As we are now waiting on final configuration from all the racers, putting tires on, chains, etc. I know some of you missed the beginning of things this evening. I apologize. That was my mistake. I had the wrong profile set in OBS. At some point, I'm going to have to make it so I can't make that mistake anymore.
I like how you say some when realistically it's all.
I know.
I'm well aware.
I'm sure there are a lot of them that just may or may not care. Oh, I don't want to hear these guys talking. Let's see the racing.
It's probably true. We are not the attraction.
Yeah, exactly. There is no reason to give a rat's ass about these two mic monkeys.
I am going to go ask my pupper why he is being so boisterous and loud. Be right back.
Sure. As we are, of course, waiting for things to get started here. Looking forward to it. How's everybody in the audience doing?
No sooner did I hit the mute button that he shut up.
Oh, well, isn't that nice of him?
I didn't say a word. He felt the disturbance in the force.
Is that how it works now? Jet dogs.
I mean, he's a great dog. All I have to do is whistle, and he'll come in.
Not very good at the reverse thing, though. Oh, I guess you having to go after him again there. And, okay.
You might have cut out for a moment.
It was only no, everything else was working.
Oh my god, dog.
Krieger gonna Krieg. As we get ready for our first race of the evening, this will be Moto 3 at Assen on the Xbox. Here we go, folks.
Oh, I love that helmet. That helmet's dedicated to me. This,
Was it real men use spears or something like
real
that?
men use spears. Yes, that is correct. Apparently, Hades wants me to die hunting a wild boar with a spear. I'm not about that life.
When Jane having a good fight with Key up front immediately out of the gate here.
That's a pretty good touch.
It was, but they both managed to keep it up and running. Baird not far behind him. Jay, I think he just had a bit of an offer, missed a turn. Falls back in the pack pretty far there.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Yep, he finds himself sliding back in the pack, so that's going to be a bit to catch up for him. Up front, though, Baird, Key, and Jane all looking very solid so far. Giving you a look here at Dickinson's nice little helmet that he made for Nick. Can't see a bunch, but you can definitely see the piggy face on it. Oh! And Key, unfortunately, loses it there in 10. Ooh, bit of a touch between Voss and Dickinson in 10 as well. Both
I kind of missed
to
what
hold
he did,
it up.
unfortunately.
Do what?
I kind of missed what he did. I'm not sure how he went down.
Yeah, I only saw it out of the corner of my eye there.
He was offline. Probably just tucked that front end.
Yeah, very possibly. Dickinson with a very, very aggressive line coming into 14.
Voss had a very interesting line through there.
There was a lot of folks up that high, though.
Yeah, he was off track.
Dickinson did make it stick. Look at this. Voss has caught right back up.
Ooh, big hop.
He is managing to hold on to it as they head down the straight to start our second lap. Ooh, bit of a touch. Bit of a touch between Jay and Voss. A lot of rubbing there, but that's just racing.
I encourage that.
Yep. Meanwhile, Jane having a hell of a race already. Putting himself...
They're tops in positions.
Yep.
I mean...
Jane already putting himself, though, 2.5 seconds out front. Looking really good.
Voss has been really aggressive there. Really wants that spot.
He does. Taking a look back here, you can see Voss just back behind Jay, managing to slide through on turn 7 there. Now let's see, it happens into 8, round the hairpin. Nope, he backs off it a little early as he sees Dickinson coming in from the outside, so he's going to try again. Look at this, through the next hairpin in 9. Wow, maybe? No, Dickinson having a better inside line, and off he goes. Wow.
Yeah, that that wide line trying to square it off will not work on a Moto3 bike.
Yep. Ooh, a little bit of a touch there. Both of these guys being really aggressive here this evening. Trying to get on the podium for Moto3. And despite the fighting, still coming up on Baird here pretty fast.
Baird was really trying to run that wide line, but it doesn't look like it gained him anything.
It didn't gain him anything, but he did wind up backing Dickinson off.
I think that's a coincidence. I don't think that was a very defensive line.
No, I don't think it was either, but I suspect he was anticipating something there and decided to back off the throttle.
Yeah, Baird is using...
Wow! Wow, that
More than all of
aggression
the
through one, and Dickinson pays for it. Voss holds on to it. I think it might have. Nope, Baird managed to stay in there, I think. And Dickinson off to the side, I think a little frustrated by that one.
Yeah, I'd be frustrated too.
That took him a moment there. He was a little pissed about that.
Yeah, that's not like him. He must not have had his banana.
Yeah, not enough banana today. Must have had a cramp in his hand. Not enough potassium. Drink more water too, son.
Bananas have water. Eat more bananas.
No, you need additional water. Trust me on this one.
No, you don't.
Try just eating bananas and see how well you pee.
I will probably pee the color of banana.
There you are. Oh my God! If it's that not see-through, you have a problem.
It might be solid and chunky at that point.
This is a story that can stop right here and now, and I'll miss nothing.
Well, it works.
So on board with Stormy at the moment. You can see here, Jay just out ahead of him and not making it easy to catch up. Voss has given himself a pretty good lead over Baird. Jay trying to chase down Baird as well.
I mean, really starting to spread out a little bit here.
Yep,
we lost that battle.
Is. Yep, he definitely manages to stretch it out there. It looked like... oh my, it does look like, I guess, Stormy had a bit of an off there and finds himself back in 8th. Yes.
Oh, that's a big one for him.
And that gives Jay a nice 1.1 second.
That's another Stormy crash.
Yep.
That's 2 in a row.
A 1 second lead over Bear for Jay. Now he has to chase down Baird, who is sitting just under a second ahead, as we can see here. He's doing a pretty good job of it. It's just Baird also having a good solid line. And this whole section, even though it's not a straight, always very fast from 11 to 14.
I will steal the the British Top Gear saying the isn't straight.
Yes. It most certainly isn't.
A lot of tail wagging by Jay there.
Yep, you can see.
I was going to say that's not great for his drive, but he's making up time.
Ooh. See here down the front straight, Baird and Jay. And Jay looking like he's going to have a hell of a time trying to get past Baird. He still can't quite make it happen.
He's running wide. I mean, he's not wide as in wide lines, but he's making himself wide.
Yep. Not overheating or anything. I think he's just probably pushing his pace a little too hot. Getting a little too anxious to pass, and as a result, just flying out wide.
Race Direction is having some mumblings about the swinging wide to cut in. I wonder what their decision on that's going to be.
We'll see what they say. Ooh, what was it we saw in the back of the frame there, way out in the dirt?
Yeah, they made one hell of a turn for being in the gravel pit.
Meanwhile, up front, Jane having a great race. Starting to show some of these boys have been doing their practicing this week.
Yeah, I mean, they really have.
Yeah, he finds himself with a commanding 5-second lead almost over Voss, who has put a 7.5-second lead on Baird. And Jay back there still having a hell of a time trying to chase Baird down.
He's sub 1 second. I mean, he wants it.
Yep, he's been getting that the entire time. He's just having trouble closing it and making it stick.
You know, and Baird's having a really good showing tonight, actually.
It really is.
Looking historically, he's usually mid-pack.
Yep, he is doing absolutely excellent holding on to this third-place spot. He took advantage of that mistake by Dickinson and has just made it stick. Meanwhile, you can see Jay there having a rough time through 5 and 6. And that seems to be costing him a lot of time. As they head out of 8, and we are, wow, looking at almost a 2.5-second gap there.
It's huge.
Really big. As they come down the not straight.
Isn't straight.
Isn't straight, excuse me.
The isn't straight.
The isn't straight. My apologies. I'll try to get it right in the future. Truly, I am a failure.
Your mother and I are very disappointed.
I'm sure you are. Today we find out who your daddy is. Me or the German Shepherd?
The Shep.
And we have started the penultimate lap with Jane continuing to hold on to that commanding lead out front. Voss 5 seconds back. Baird another 10 back off of that. Yep. It's almost like I'm getting better at this, sort of.
Well, except for last week.
Hey, last week I was decent.
Dog.
Ish.
It looks like they got fuel managed pretty well, too. Or Jay, anyway. I mean, that's solid.
He has it very solidly done. He is right about where he needs to be. Tire-wise, he'll be fine as well. Most of the pack has gotten pretty good at managing it.
If he's not careful, he's going to do what I did in our Gran Turismo stream last week.
Lose?
No, that was the race I won. But I
okay.
ran out of gas 60 foot before the finish line.
Oh, yes, I remember
over
this.
the finish line.
I remember this. Oh, and Key having an off there. That is unfortunate. You can see here, Bear currently sitting back in 5th. Trying to chase down Jay, but finding himself about 2.5 seconds back with Spanky about half a second off of him. Both of them heading very, very fast.
Bear's got kind of a Rossi motif going on tonight.
That he does. Oh! And Spanky throws it away.
It's number 3.
Wow, dude.
That is unlike him.
Yeah, that is not characteristic of him at all. That is a surprise.
Damn. What a shame.
Yeah, there is no catching that up because we are on the final lap at this point. There is no way to work your way through the pack fast enough.
No, and the pack spread out enough that I don't think we're going to see any positions change short of another big crash.
Yep, there was an early fight, but man, you can tell everybody's been putting in their time because they each just kind of separated out into their rhythm for the most part.
That's right, Bigfoot's a Spanky fan.
Yep.
Sorry, Bigfoot.
Yep. At least you got 2 more races for him.
Folks.
2 more races for him.
And he tends to get faster the higher the race class.
He really does. He tends to be slowest in Moto3, and by the time he gets to GP...
Yeah, keep going.
Bigfoot, the Fairweather fan, someone get me a 2-Plane Jane t-shirt.
God, he must like Marquez too.
Spanky, you need to get more loyal fans, bro. That is terrible. So Jane up front. There he goes. Cross the line. Great race for him. Voss coming across in second there. And Baird working on a nice third place finish. Good work for him tonight. And Jay, despite really, really fighting hard for it, winds up taking fourth. Not a bad place, but I'm sure he was hoping for a little better. I was thinking he might be able to get that third place, but there was no getting it out of Baird's hands tonight.
Bigfoot just saved his reputation in the stream.
So there we go. After penalties applied, probably won't make much of a difference, and sure enough, it doesn't. Jane taking first, Voss taking second, Baird taking third. Voss with a very fastest lap. Look at that, a 1:43.685. Come on, bro, slow down. Jay.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Holy crap. He's cheating.
Yeah, I know, right? Jay, Bear, and Dickinson. Then we have Stormy, Spanky, and Key rounding out the pack. Good fight on that one. Obviously, the later race settled into just a rhythm, but the beginning of that was a nice fight. A lot of fun to watch.
It was great. It was spicy, and I think both Medusa and Two-Plane brought a towel. I mean,
yeah.
Jesus.
Well, alrighty then, folks. I'm going to just say real quick, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors for this season. That would be Wood Cycle Country, Moto Rangatang, Motul, Mass Motorsports, and South Central Race Center with Pirelli Tires. Thank you to them. Thank you, the audience, for watching. Thank you, racers, for racing. And we will be back shortly with our next round. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about to start our second qualifying of the evening. This will be Moto 2 at Assen on the Xbox. How's everybody doing?
Great when I hear Hines having to threaten to black flag people for doing the same thing that he's been doing for 3 weeks now.
Sure, why not? No double standard here, boss.
No, I mean, he's trying to be nice about it, that's all. He just heard that, so let me correct that real quick.
Oh, boy. And we are getting ready to start. We'll see how many fans we have that are not loyal. That decide to just bail.
Just to abandon it. Well, I mean, he's picked some good... I think the comment went away while we were on break. But Bigfoot did pick some good riders. Zarco, Quartararo, Rossi, Joe Roberts. I mean, those are some solid riders.
Right. No, they are. I'm not arguing with that.
No, I didn't see him say Lorenzo or Marquez or...
Everybody's Lorenzo's fan, don't you know?
I'm starting to like him more and more every day.
Dude, he is leaving mushroom prints in the mashed potatoes recently.
Dude, no, they're mushroom clouds in the mashed potatoes.
Oh my god.
As you said, hating the game and the players.
Oh man. He is definitely the king of the haters ball recently.
Hey, he's not sponsored anymore. He can say whatever he wants.
I suppose he can. So, we are waiting now on seeing our first qualifying times. We'll see what everybody can do. Anybody out there that actually is a rider, I hope y'all are all looking forward to starting your riding season now that it's starting to warm up most places. I know I've heard a lot of people getting ready. You can't. Why?
With switching jobs, I have to wait for insurance to kick in before I can get back on the track.
Ah.
It would be really irresponsible to go out on the track without health insurance.
Wasn't aware that you had not gotten it yet.
No, it'll be like May. So, boo.
I mean, okay, you have a picture next to you of Marquez's bike. I mean, you know, I keep pictures of things that are dangerous near me too. Guns, ex-girlfriends, etc.
Yeah, I don't want to keep ex-girlfriends near me. That's,
I said pictures. I said pictures of them.
Did you say pictures?
I said pictures.
Okay. Then that's just weird.
That would be the joke.
That you... Oh. I feel unsafe.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Oddball right out of the gate. Setting a 136. Just about even there. Was Oddball with us last week? I cannot remember.
I want to say he was.
Okay. We're having so many folks cycle through now. It's actually getting hard to remember everybody, which is kind of cool.
I am looking. I didn't write down a time for him for Moto 2.
Yes. Marquez.
He was in GP.
Okay, yes. Marquez is very aggressive when he's in a pack, but we'll see how that changes after his experiences of the last year. I suspect we will see a different Marquez.
Or his fans blatantly say, no, he's going to be right back out. He's going to be right back on top. You're just not. Not even physically, which he has a huge issue with right now, but psychologically. I mean, even if he says, no, I'm ready, I'm committed, this, that, and the other, man, when you go to tip in that corner an inch and a half next to the next bike, it's different now.
Yep, something's going to shy away just a little bit. Even not near the other bike, because, I mean, it wasn't somebody else that caused his wreck. That was all on him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, a pretty intense scenario.
Yep.
But, I mean, it's different. And to be honest, And we're about to catch some flack for this. This sound clip's going to go around the interwebs.
Oh, I'm sure.
That video of him on the Ovale, that looks slow.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much anybody
He did
who
not look like he was getting it.
Yep, anybody who saw the mini bike footage was like, that looks like he's struggling to make it happen. And it's like, that's not something you expect to see from, what everybody's like, Marquez the GOAT. And I'm like, yeah, exactly.
It didn't look smooth. It looked pretty rigid and fairly forced.
Yep. So I have my doubts what we'll see this season. Excuse me. I'm trying to word here, but anyway.
This seasoning.
Yeah. I don't think he'll dominate either. I don't even think we'll see him take many wins this season. If he's going to get back to being anywhere near like really good pace, it probably won't happen until 22. I would bet.
I think it's very optimistic to assume he's even going to actually make the first race.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I suspect he will.
Maybe.
I don't think we'll see much of a performance out of him.
It's going to be pushing hard.
Whoa! What did the physics engine just decide to do? Oh my god!
I missed that one. Oh, there it is! What?
What was that?
Hey, race direction, paging race direction. Do we have a shuttle to get that back from low Earth orbit?
Holy crap! Wow. Yeah, hey, the new rule is in effect, Dickinson. You got to run to pick it up. We'll have to keep a jet fighter on standby for that. My God.
Jump in the rafflecopter. We're gonna get this thing. And Bigfoot, I'm gonna agree with you. Rossi is still the GOAT. Between all the different classes and evolution of bikes and riding styles he's had to go through, to still be as competitive as he is, I mean, it's amazing, frankly.
I'm sorry, you're both wrong. Guy Martin is still the GOAT.
Put Guy Martin on a GP bike. Look, do it, man.
Oh, I want to,
I would
actually.
love to see.
I'd love to see him. Yeah. You want to see insanity. Put him out there on Honda's bike that tried to kill Marquez. Guarantee you Martin kills the bike before it kills him.
Yeah, put him on the actual bike that murdered him.
Yeah, there you go. That's a plan.
I heard Hines say hello, and then, oh, he's back.
Yeah, I'm having some odd hitching issues on my end. They're happening about once a race right now. I'm going to have to fix things.
I think Rocha called him.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what's going on.
No, I did actually have that happen, though. It froze for a moment there.
Rocha doesn't think we're important enough, apparently. He is working on actual race bikes instead of racing with us.
Loser.
Yeah. Somebody start sending him the "Would you look at it" memes.
Would you look at that? Speaking of would you look at that, our current time leader here, Stormy, with a 134.957, and he's on another hot lap. And he puts it down to a 134.757. Dear God. That man is going kind of quick. We'll see if Spanky can redeem himself and recover a fan. You're in Moto 2.
Yeah, Spanky, your Bigfoot fan is he's
experiencing doubts.
Thread, man. Yeah, he's pressing X, man. He's pressing X.
And Jane obviously having a great Moto 3 race.
God, that's a cool camera angle.
We'll see how he can do during this one.
And that is no longer a cool camera angle.
Yeah, right now it's just a regular one. Jane now sitting at the back of the pack currently. I suspect he spends more time practicing on Moto 3.
Whose stream is this we're watching?
It was, that was Jane's stream we were looking at there.
Okay. Having those flags pop up on the apex is interesting. Don't see them running it often.
Yeah, I think he's like the only one I've seen running those. That's how I learned they were in the game. I was like, oh, there's a flags thing? That's kind of cool. Just shows
Yeah, I
apexes.
kind of like it.
Yeah, I like it more than the line. Just give me the apexes. I'll sort the rest out.
I'm a big fan of Gran Turismo where they put cones up, but they're global. So if somebody creams a cone, the entire lobby loses that cone for the session.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes, it would be hard to imagine competing in this sport in your 40s unless you had been doing it as young as Rossi started. Like, unless you had been at a professional level for that long, man. Us normal guys can't comprehend it because we sit there and go, dude, I would be having to learn to have that kind of guts? Nope.
Yeah, dude, I know. I mean, you're in your 40s and you're slow,
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
makes
I know.
sense.
Yeah, obviously. OJT in this kind of thing is just, it is a young man's game.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah.
No, it's a brave man's game or a stupid man's game. There's some gray area between those two.
No, that's what I'm saying. Young, that kind of puts those two together.
Yeah, right. Those are
it gives you the
not
bravery
exclusive.
and the stupidity that's necessary to be fast. As you get older, the bravery stays there, but the stupidity goes away, and part of you goes, you know what? This is going to get us killed.
As you're leaning down in that corner, you're like, huh, this could hurt.
Yeah, this is
For a very long time.
This is going to suck. So 4.5 minutes remaining in qualifying. Voss in second by only just under half a second. Dickinson on pace to put himself up front. Oh my God, are we going to see the Banana Man hop on top here? Banana with Piggy on his helmet. We'll take a look from his view. We'll see what he can do. Maybe he can make it happen. Also currently Oddball sitting in fourth now. And Bear sitting in fifth. Spanky back in sixth. You can see him there, kind of pulled over for a moment. And yes, Dickinson puts himself on top of the board by about a quarter of a second ahead of Stormy.
God, who was that pulled off to the edge of the track as
That
he
was
trying
Spanky.
to finish that lap?
That was Spanky.
Spanky, come on, dude.
He was off the race line. It's fine. I'm not
That
going
was
to get
awful
upset
close.
about that.
If you were running that corner a little funny, he'd have hit him.
Yeah, he was off the race line. If you hit him when you're over there, you're incompetent. That's all there is to it.
Next time you're off the race line, I'm hitting you.
All right, fair enough. Speaking
Don't
of,
worry, because when I hit you, historically Greg will be, right around there as well, so we'll both hit you.
Oh, good. Well,
It'll be a family reunion.
hopefully I can get me a spot at Coda at some point this year. I don't think I'll be doing a bunch of track days this year, but I'll try to get at least a couple in.
Yeah, we'll see.
And 2 3/4 minutes remaining in this one. Of course, Dickinson sitting at the top of the board, and first section, he's going ahead and saying, I'm just going to move that bar up a bit further.
That's impressive.
That's being a jerk.
Is it?
This is why nobody likes you, Dickinson. This is why
Did he just drop the banana peel on the track?
he might have.
Some riders have little water packs in their leathers. He has a little banana machine.
He keeps a banana dispenser.
Yes, it's. I wonder if he does dried or fresh bananas
I
in
don't
the
know.
helmet.
I would wager it's fresh.
Oh.
I'm imagining him keeping like a little a parachute ripcord on his chest that he can pull that it ejects a banana afterwards.
That would be amazing.
Bigfoot offering a slightly worn Spanky Racing t-shirt for sale. Please contact Elusive Bigfoot with your best offer.
Elusive Bigfoot.
I need about
I will have
$350.
paid $85 to take it.
I need about $350. Oof. Yeah, Dickinson does manage to move it down about another eighth of a second. Wow, what a jerk. And we have just over a minute remaining in qualifying. Everybody but Key has put down the time. We'll see if he can get one out there. I believe he is currently on the track. I don't have his video. Maybe he's not.
Who's?
Mr. Key's video. I don't think he is running it this evening. Yes, he is not.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
All right,
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine. Stormy manages to bring another eighth of a second of speed up front, but just can't quite catch up with Dickinson. He's got one more lap to try if he wants to, but he seems to be in the pit currently. 350. Yes. It is the official amount that you pay for anything.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, South Park, for that joke.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
Old Dirty Socks, 350. Brand new Mercedes, 350.
I'm in need about 350.
Always offer about 350.
About 350. 350 cents, $350, you know. Something. Doll hairs, bones, simoleons, shekels.
And at this point, time has expired for qualifying, so everybody will be finishing up their laps here. It looks like we have... I'm not quite sure. We have Spanky, Key, Oddball, and Voss. Oh, and I guess Dickinson's still out there too, but it doesn't look like he's going to improve his time at all. Which, I mean, can you blame him when he's already going that fast? Probably just breaking in his set of tires he's going to use during the race.
Could be.
And Voss looking like he is going to manage to improve his time once more before having to call it quitsies for qualifying. Yeah, he's dealing with an autopiloted bike being in the way there. So, oh, yep. I think that leaves him stuck with third, but that still puts him on the front row. So, your front row going to be Dickinson, Stormy, and Voss. Second row going to be Oddball, Bear, and Spanky. Third row going to be Mac, Jane, and Baird. I believe we... What?
I just came back from the race director chat, and so I'm sorry. Finish. I'm mute.
Are you okay?
Not okay. Finish your standings. I'll tell the story in a moment.
I'm just kind of waiting for him to scroll through there to see. I think we had 10, didn't we? Anyway,
I hear one pissed off Garrett in the race director chat, right? And so I tune out. I'm like listening. What's going on? What's going on? And he's like, you know what, Tony, just black flag him. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? He's like, so and so. I'm not giving a name. I was like eating a fruit roll up 3 inches from his bike. I don't know why it's so funny, but it is.
You all right there? You gonna be okay?
No. This is what we're dealing with.
And I just
here,
realized...
guys. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're gonna talk like this for a while.
No. And we aren't at Assen. We're at San Marino.
What?
I had the wrong label on the stream, I guess.
Are they synonymous? Is that what...
No. Don't think so. Assen's Dutchy Land.
Yeah, dude, round 10 was Assen.
Okay. I have the wrong track.
Oh, no.
I just noticed it. I'm like, wait a second.
I'm so proud of you.
You know what? I am screwing everything up this evening, okay? Oh, well.
Hey, the intro that we said, the whole thing we did there, Doesn't count.
Awesome.
You're good, dude.
Problem solved. I do have to fix the standby screen, though, while we wait for everybody to get started here. So
We can't change restream titles, so...
No, we can't, but we can fix that later. That can be fixed in post. Hey, sometimes, you just make mistakes. As I'm always fond of saying, I've heard the saying for a long time, only the mediocre are always at their best. So that's how you know I'm not mediocre, because I'm screwing up bad today.
You're worse.
You
know how Yoda says there's no try, there's do or do not? You're do notting, dude.
I'm do notting as hard as I can, bro. I'm going to give you the best do not I can.
Dude, we all are. I made the stream by like 5 minutes, so...
Okay, I think I got that fixed. All right. Fixed our standby screen. Managed to not screw this up.
I can't wait for the whole stream to brick.
Leave me alone. Don't do that to us.
The gods can hear. Oh, ye computer gods.
They will
Please
make us pay. Oh, with the piggy helmet up front. We are getting ready to start our second race of the evening. Gonna be Moto 2 at San Marino. Look, I'm on the right track now.
I like purple, not pink. He could have at least done a color I like.
Yeah, but it's a piggy. Has to be pink.
Oink, oink. Fair.
Of course, hogs are brown, but,
Brown, black, white. They's all different kinds of colors. Who swung real wide there? Who was that?
A lot of tail waggling up front with Voss managing to take the lead here for a moment. Dickinson closely behind him. Yeah, Stormy managing to hold on to third. Yep, Baird finding himself at the back of the pack. Going to be a bit of a fight to keep up, but if he can hold the kind of pace he was holding during Moto 3, he could make his way up through the pack.
Hey, Spanky up in fourth. Bigfoot's got something to cheer for.
Yeah, there you go.
Is the t-shirt back on?
We'll see. We'll see what he's doing with the t-shirt.
He's going to be on, off all race.
So yeah, I'll tell you what he's doing. He's trying to drive the price up on it. That's all it is.
Yeah, they cut a deal.
Yep.
Spanky's in for 50% of the sales.
T-shirt price manipulation.
Damn you, capitalism.
These boys having a bit of a fight up front, but not too close yet. Ooh, never mind. Stormy coming in very close there. Definitely looking for the pass. Just can't quite make it happen, and they are down the front straight. Starting our second lap.
All right, we got Stock Hazard in here.
Hey, Hazard, good to see you, man.
Rooting for old Medusa. Now, by the criteria he's using of USAA, yeah. Try to sew the shirt back together.
Oh, boy. Ooh, and Stormy having an off. That shakes up the front of the pack.
Oh, he ripped the shirt. Oh, God, I hear it tearing.
And that puts Spanky in third and makes Bigfoot happy, I guess. Oh, no, Matt Cargo managing to mess that up. So Spanky...
Man, you can never count the Cargo out.
No, you can't. He managed to sneak his way up there into third, now on board with Spanky. Trying to chase down Mac.
Get him.
Down the isn't straight.
Yes.
Oh, and Spanky way too far inside and just hurls it out of 14. It might have taken somebody else out there.
Oof.
Spanky finds himself at the back of the pack. He's still got most of a race to go, so he can make his way back up, but the likelihood that he's going to be fighting for the podium after a wreck like that is not very good. That's a shame, as he was having a pretty good race up to that point.
He was.
So Mac now taking third, Oddball sitting in fourth, Jane in fifth. Yes, that might be worthy of a thumbs down there. 2 races in a row, he's letting you down. Man, those Fairweather fans are going to fly away at that point.
He's making a hang glider out of the shirt. That's how he's going to fly away.
Okay. So Jane now trying to chase down Oddball for fourth. And Mac holding onto that third pretty solidly. Hey, it's Opa and his broken controller. Good to see you, bro.
He is showing us the way.
That he is.
I really like those apex flags. I know that's like the opposite of realism, but...
Yeah, but it gives you a good idea of what you're aiming for without being as blatantly ugly as the regular markers are.
So I think we're going to have to pull Voss in and do a piss test after this race, because he's clearly doping.
Yeah, he is now sitting 2 seconds out ahead of Dickinson, making it a hell of a hard proposition to catch him. Ooh, but look at this. Jane, a little bit of a touch on the rear tire of Oddball. These two having a great fight for fourth here. Jane having to back off of it as they head into
Sometimes it takes backing off to make a pass.
Yep, it does. Got to reassess your approach and try it again. He does a good job of trying to get under here, but just wasn't close enough to make it happen.
No, yeah, I could have told you that wasn't going to happen from the brake zone.
Ooh, very, very, very wide coming into 9 and can't turn it back in. Doesn't get a good drive out. And that...
He stood it up to not make contact. I appreciate that.
Yep. But that's going to cost him through the back sweeper and just no way to fight your way back up there.
He's got time.
Yep,
he's definitely got time.
Just once you're behind there, boy, that part is just so fast. If your bike isn't tremendously faster, you ain't making a pass there.
He didn't have a great line through 14 either. That doesn't help. 15 was solid.
There it goes, trying to come down the front straight. Not quite enough. Pushed to the outside by Oddball again. Oddball doing a pretty good job of riding this really defensively.
Stock Hazard with a really good point. We're looking at great fuel consumption, power level 0, and great tire wear.
Yeah.
He can push a lot harder.
Yeah, he can go crazy with it. He's definitely looking for the passes anyway, though. Even with that good... It's like you could push harder, but... Seems to be hanging on to it. Doesn't want to kill the tires or fuel too early here.
Yeah, you got to wait to spring that trap.
Yep. Ooh, look at this. Trying to slip under him in 10. Cannot quite make it happen. As he swings a bit wide. Meanwhile, the rest of the field staying about the same. At the back, Spanky has managed to chase down Baird, who is trying to overtake Key at the moment.
Through that last corner, if he was a little quicker, he could have pulled off a sweet block pass.
Yep. Wasn't enough.
No, it close, but not quite enough.
Good drive out from Oddball in the last couple of turns. So good, as a matter of fact, that through the straight, he manages to hold on to it.
I know a commentator shouldn't be picking sides, but I got to root for Two-Plane right now.
He is definitely giving it a hell of an effort with what he's using.
And who's that right behind? Is that Stormy catching up?
Currently right behind him, yes. It is Stormy about a second and a half back.
That could get spicy. That could get real spicy.
It could. Oh, and Key having an off, which is going to put him falling back behind Spanky and Baird at the back of the pack. Hopefully he can pull it back together and chase him down. He's only about half a second behind Baird. Whoa, that got close. And Jane decided to back off of it and swing wide to avoid contact. That cost him a bit of momentum. He's going to have to play catch-up.
Bigfoot, if you're referring to the cheeky little comment I made, it was your boy having a pretty big crash.
We will try to avoid cursing Two-Plane the same way we did Spanky, I promise.
I make zero promises or warranties expressed nor implied.
I said we'll try. No promises or warranties. We'll try.
I'm not trying anything. No. Commentator's curse exists, man.
It is real.
Don't look at Bear too hard. He's real susceptible to it.
Poor Bear. That's the worst thing. I love watching him, but I hate cursing him.
I mean, he's great to watch race, but yeah, every time you look at the dude, he does great crash.
We curse him every single time. I've just given up on being able to watch Bear.
The Bear.
Yeah, everything.
These guys are racing clean. Yep. I really got to appreciate the fact that they're doing this clean and not just pushing each other off the track like that clip of Hines and I from the other day.
Everything that Jane is trying, Oddball's doing a pretty good job of being where Jane doesn't want him to be.
Ooh, that was an interesting line through there. That's not going to do great things.
Jane once again forced off the line in 10.
Jane makes up a lot of time there.
Yeah, he does, but the problem is he just keeps having to swing wide to avoid impacting. Ooh, yeah. Look at this through 11. Very nice. Very nicely done. Sticks it through 12. Really, oh, not quite enough, though.
I haven't seen the power level tick up yet, though.
No, he hasn't. Yep.
They're still slapping purses. They're not throwing punches yet.
That was not a bad pass, though, at all. He just had a nice line through that. It's one continuous sweeper, basically, despite being several turns.
This is fantastic racing here. You know what lap this is, Chris?
It is the penultimate lap.
These two are going to touch.
It's going to get close here, I suspect.
Now,
we're getting close.
Two-Plane probably should have gone for the draft down the straight there rather than staggering. I know he wanted it on the brakes, but I didn't foresee that happening.
Where he definitely has to use it is on the back isn't straight.
He's got so much fuel left. I don't know why he's not kicking that power level up.
He's already up to 1 at this point, so I think he's going to go ahead and start his assault here.
Race directions telling him power mode 2.
Go crazy! All of the power!
Dude, he's back in 0. Why? Just do it.
I would suspect he has a certain way he likes to take the turns. There it is. And opening it up, giving it the beans. Let's see if he can make it happen. The rest of the field basically spaced out right now. This being our major fight that's occurring at the moment.
Oddball must have had fuel left as well because he was running away.
Oddball appears to have managed things well. It is really working to take off, so it looks like now we're going to see what these two actually have in them as we are starting the final lap.
I'm starting to gather that Two-Plane does not like to be leaned over at a high-power map.
No, he does not. That is clearly part of his strategy for keeping the bike under control. If they come into turn 1, it's going to be a matter of, at this point, both of them, I'd wager, have plenty of fuel, plenty of tire left. So it's going to be who is least afraid. Oh, look at this. That pass under it for a little tiny touch. But I'm going to call that clean enough.
No, that's a textbook block pass.
Yes, it is.
Fantastic job.
That was very nicely done by Jane. Whoa, look at the return by Oddball. You want to block me?
That's the mistake of not going to power level 2.
Yep, you want to block me, son? Fine, I'll block you back.
I mean, they're so effective. You make your pass and you kill your opponent's drive while getting yours.
Yep.
They're Roach's favorite.
Imagine that. I'm so surprised.
Well, he also doesn't mind stuffing you at the apex.
Yeah.
Both work for him.
Oh. Only a couple turns left to go, and look at this. They are not done.
That Jane is an epic level of sketchy.
Yep, Jane looking for anything, any opening, trying to take it low through the final turn, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Maybe with it all opened up. Wow! Wow! What a close finish.
It doesn't get closer than that. I'm going to be curious of penalties, because they both had penalties, I think.
Yeah, there was some touching going on.
Wow.
Yeah, they both do have penalties on the board, so we'll have to watch. We won't know until we see what happens there.
Yeah, I have to wait. I can't type them out, because I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, this is going to be a really close one.
I've typed Medusa, and that's it.
And there we are, Jane managing to take fourth in that one at the last second. Wow, dude. Yeah, a little, like less than a quarter of a second between the two. Wow, what a fight. So, of course, Voss, Dickinson, Mac up front, Jane, Oddball, and Stormy. Then Bear, Spanky, Baird, and Key, unfortunately, having a couple of nasty wrecks, and that just put him at the back of the pack. But wow, that fight for fourth.
That was a fantastic fight.
It really was. A lot of good, solid block passing, a lot of good management of fuel and tires there. Both of those guys having a great fight there. That was an awesome, awesome fight to watch.
Wow, I mean, that puts Voss at 338 points.
Wow.
Crap. Hold on. Please pause. That is incorrect.
Okay.
I am an idiot, would be the starters here.
Well, we already have established that.
Yes, well, if you didn't know, this was not round 16 in Moto 3. This was round 15 in Moto 2.
Yes.
How do I spreadsheet? Anyway, that puts Voss still at 320 points. Bear 205, Hades 193, Stormy 165, Baird 136, Samcro 110, Rocha 73, Golden Smack 60, Two Plane at 51, and Turbo at 45.
Wow. All right.
320 points by Voss.
Yeah. He's kind of out front
100
there.
115 over Bear. Holy crap.
Yep. But Bear's still managing to maintain his place because he's always out there doing it. And he always places. He doesn't find himself at the back. Yep.
Solid. It just takes points.
And it does. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and go to break here. But right before we do that, I will mention our sponsors. We've got Motul. We've got Mass Motorsports. We've got South Central Race Center with Pirelli Tires, Woods Cycle Country, and Moto Orangutan all sponsoring this broadcast. We are going to take a brief break, and we will be back with qualifying for our last race of the evening. Stick around, folks. And welcome back for our last class of the evening. How's everybody doing?
Hope it's better than Rocha. He's on his face.
Clearly. He had to have wrecked while reading that.
It's the default.
So, when it comes to interviewing the racers, we are working on getting things set up in a way where we should be able to do that. However, there's a little bit of preparation, a little more work with some tools for us to get to the point where we can do it. But as soon as we can, we will let y'all see it.
Yeah, we're almost there. From a race direction standpoint, we're good. We just have to standardize the communication method with our racers.
Yep.
So once that's established, we'll be able to do it on the fly. We should just be able to pull them in and, hey, talk.
Yep. Dance,
monkey, dance.
We should have it available. We are making use of Discord, and we are working on getting all the guys with Discord working on their Xboxes. We were experimenting with it. When did we mess with that? Did we try to mess with it last week?
Yeah, and people are kind of resistant to change.
Yeah. That part's a little tricky to get working, but if we don't get it this season, I'm betting we'll see it at some point next season. We'll make it part of the off-season thing where we get people used to using it, and then we go from there.
They also have to have a microphone that sounds at least a little bit like a microphone.
Yeah. When it sounds like they've got like a magnet in a tuna can that's doing all the collecting of sound for them, it's kind of awful.
We're just gonna do it via Morse code.
There we go. Yeah, there's the plan. Actually, the tip I would give most people, like the biggest one for like getting decent sound when you're talking on stuff, you don't have to do what I did and spend way too much on a mic. That part's nice and it helps, but the biggest thing you can do is eliminate echo, which means put soft stuff around the room that just kills the echoes, and that will make you immediately easily understood by people that are listening to you on a microphone.
I'm going to have to go back and listen to my audio tonight. I made a couple changes to my setup. We'll see if it's improved.
It's better. I have to say it's
good.
Better.
Good. I am glad. It was a free change. So that's all.
Yes, free is good. Free is always good.
It was, instead of like I know you're able to do with your soundproofing where you're able to put your boom up high.
Yeah.
I got mine right in front of my schnoz now.
There you go. That's one way to do it.
Yep. Well, it's working. So.
And we are now waiting
what
on
line
our
was
first guys.
That's not the track, sir.
We are now waiting on our first guys out on the track.
I thought he was just going to fall over.
Yep. Waiting on our first guys out on the track to put down times. Jump on board for a moment with Mr. Hines and see how he's looking here. This is his first race of the evening, and he puts down a 132.5. I suspect that will be smashed very quickly here.
Oh, brutal, dude.
Seeing as it's only about 2 seconds ahead of what we had guys doing in Moto2.
So let me share some information here. Out of the racers we have here and their record lap times at this track in GP, Hades holds the top at a 128.2. McCargo is in second with a 128.6. Spanky is in third with a 128.8. These guys are separated by hints.
Oh, God.
Voss is just behind that on a 129. Hines is behind that with a 129.9. A little bit different physics. Oddball is running a 130 with assisted physics. Hector Pito, who we haven't seen in here in a minute, is running a 138. And then Bichon is running a 133.9. So these guys are close.
Yeah. Hazard mentioning good tip. Yes, glad I can help. I always like to help folks do this stuff better. And Bigfoot mentioning maybe we should just show old WWE Ric Flair interviews in between races. Just present him as the race winner. Woo! I do not have his woo.
Dude, you clipped big time.
I know.
Here's what I heard. What?
I know. I know.
I
I know.
I like.
Woo!
Dude, it clipped the same way again.
I'm sure it did.
Bigfoot just gets better and better with every comment, man. I like this guy.
I will not complain. Ric Flair would work. The other one I would accept is why am I forgetting his name?
What?
Macho Man Randy Savage, baby.
Oh, Randy Savage. I was thinking Hulk Hogan, brother.
Brother. Oh my God. Yeah, it's not. I'm not exactly set up where you can have really loud into the mic. Maybe someday I'll try to figure out a way to get away with that. But
yeah, we can just do this instead.
Yeah, easier this way. Well, I'll have to get a real soundboard working too.
Yeah, I've been talking about that for a while.
That dirty shit right there don't wash. I've got too much other stuff I'm taking care of right now, though, technically.
Look, dude, all you need to know is...
There you are. That's it. Just need to get that in there. So Mac putting himself up front now at a 129.875. Stormy 0.17 seconds behind that. Voss 1.3 seconds back. Hines finding himself 2.6 seconds back. 2.7 basically. And Jane 2.9 seconds back. Ooh, wow. Bit of an off by Bear. So he will have to try again to set himself a time. Meanwhile, Dickinson just about to finish his first lap up. 8:44 remaining. There we go, 1:30.
80s is about out of fuel.
Yep. And that's going to put him right behind Stormy. Only about an eighth of a second behind him. And we're waiting still on Bear after that bit of a tumble he had there to set himself a time. Baird, see? They do it on purpose.
Guys, I'm going to start black flagging. I'm going to start black flagging.
It's a conspiracy, I tell you. And oddball.
Hines, warn those two.
Yeah, somebody pass the yellow out. Yes, that would be it.
These racers should feel lucky that I don't have, from where I'm sitting, ability to flag in game. It'd just be like blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow through the whole race. Green, green, green. That'd be obnoxious.
So oddball putting himself 2.1 seconds off the front. Ahead
Every
of
time
Hines.
somebody wrecks. Woo.
Yep.
Oh, and Stormy has an off. Woo!
They see, there you go. Gonna have to just start slapping the sound effects in there.
I'm gonna put up a stream deck with sound effects. It's gonna be great. It's gonna have bowling pin noises and woos and Hulk Hogan brothers.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah. Some Matthew McConaughey in there. It'd be a lot cooler if he did. Yeah. Nothing serious.
We'll just become such a big video game series that we can get actual McConaughey to just, swing by.
Right, he's right here in Austin.
See? That's what I'm saying. We'll just get him to swing by. Seems
Tell
like
him
a cool
at some
dude.
kind of UT event he'll show up.
That's it. Yeah, can we get a few UT students in here so we can get Matthew McConaughey to come on here with me?
Can we talk about how he's an actual professor for just a second?
Is he? Really?
Yes! He teaches at the University of Texas. Like, what?
Okay, well, that's his prerogative. Who am I to say no? And Bear puts down a 2.7 seconds behind the lead there. What were you saying?
Just what it is. It's money talks. You donate enough money to an organization, you can go wherever you want.
Yeah. Honorary degree. Well, you gave us enough money. Here's the degree in exchange for it.
Yeah. First one to pay Searle a whole whack ton of money gets to commentate for a whole stream. Come at me, bros.
Is that how it works?
That's exactly how that works.
You don't get a salary. You give us payola.
Yep. And you define whack ton. We'll see if your whack ton's enough.
Yeah. We will be looking for a metric ass ton. That is
Yes.
the correct amount.
Correct. Shit tons are also acceptable.
Yes. Though those are in imperial, just to confuse things.
God, well, there is metric and imperial shit
Well,
tons.
it's either metric ass tons or imperial shit tons. Take your pick.
Look, don't misadvertise either. It better be accurate, because I'm going to reject it and keep your money.
Fair
if
enough.
you don't misrepresent. Put some respect on it.
So just under 5 minutes remaining in qualifying.
What are we doing?
as Nick is here petitioning for bribes.
That's not a bribe. That's a fee.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll try to make that work. I'll go join a professional racing league and be like, hey, come on, guys. It's not a bribe. It's a fee.
Hey, I didn't say they get to join. I said they get to come pay for a race.
It's not a bribe.
Pay to play, dog.
It's a
pay to
fee.
play. Yeah, you don't have any race direction capability. You're a one-race commentator. You're a guest.
That depends on how big the ton is, sir.
Okay. I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
All right, so we don't actually do that. But it's a funny thing to say. Spanky, meanwhile, having a great lap there, but could not manage to get ahead of Dickinson yet. I'm surprised Voss isn't further up at this point.
Yeah. That makes Hines happy. Let's see what Hines is about to throw down here.
Creeping up
Speaking
on
of
him,
Hines.
puts himself in the 7th.
Is my stream that far behind? Holy
Yes.
crap.
Currently it is.
We need a solution for that.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll get you a machine that doesn't suck.
It's not that.
An internet connection to go with it.
Yeah, I mean, internet's as good as it's going to get here. I haven't been freezing this, that. I don't know what it is.
I've even had some freezes due to stupidity of my config, and it still hasn't been that bad.
How dare you?
I know. I need to stop screwing things up. How dare I use this computer for anything other than Searle? Like my day job.
I was going to go a different direction with that, but I'm glad you went that way.
Well, you know, the rest is the collection.
The collection.
I'd like to make sure fans know Mac Hargo is on the Works Honda and Stormy is on the Tech 3 KTM. All right. They now know.
They do now know. I believe he's bringing that up because they're satellite bikes.
Yeah.
However, Rossi's on a satellite bike, dude. Satellite bikes are cool now.
At least that's what the Rossi fans tell me.
They call him the GOAT, so it must be true.
Can have a goat
You know what's
fight.
definitely true?
What's that?
Bet Marquez isn't the GOAT. He's a whiny little bitch.
I just call him the floppy arm zombie.
Marquez's career will be very similar to that of James Stewart's from Supercross/Motocross.
Did he have trouble opening windows too?
No, but he had some really good high points and some really good crashes. Then he tried making a gear line, and pretty much I would just classify it as a little blip on the history of the world.
Oof.
What is that? What is that emoji? I can't tell what that
I
is.
don't even know. That looks like a dog holding a knife, I think.
I'm full screen.
I think
broadcasting.
so. Looks like maybe like a German Shepherd holding a knife or something. Something cutesy.
I'm all about German Shepherds, man.
I don't know. Maybe it's a kitty. I don't know. Anyway, you were mad. Is this somebody we've had here before? I don't know.
No, you were also great detection of I suck at figuring out what people are doing for their usernames. What are these guys? Was that a German Shepherd? If it was, you're my new best friend.
I don't know. It's something cutesy holding a knife. I can tell that.
I think it's its ear.
No. It's holding a knife next to its ear.
Is it?
Yes.
Dude, I am like 1.5 inches from my monitor, and I can't tell what the hell that is.
I'm the older one, and you're the one that's blind. What the hell's going on here?
I'm old, okay? Shut it.
And we are just about done with qualifying here. You were mad claiming that it's my new best friend. Or I guess your new best friend. I guess that's supposed to be a German Shepherd.
Krieger, where you at, buds?
Alex never should have been brought onto the Repsol team up from Moto 2. I would agree with that. I suspect
100%.
I suspect that was some kind of negotiation tactic that was used to keep Mark there. Right before he missed
for little brother,
yep.
I think.
And that was right before he missed that entire damn season, breaking his arm. You think Honda regrets that one right about now? Whew.
Big mistakey.
Big mistake. Probably one of the biggest mistakes I've ever seen in the history of negotiating for racers in this sport. Oh.
Well, other than the whole having to produce extra Yamahas for having Cal as a test rider.
Yeah.
But, we'll gloss over that.
Yeah.
I would love to know what their budget on additional parts is because of him.
I mean, probably no worse than the one that Honda needs for Marquez.
I don't know, dude.
Those wreck just as frequently, but going faster.
Yeah, but
let's
sometimes
face
they
it,
get picked back up.
And that is a secret backhanded compliment to Cal there, or rather insult. And Mac putting himself up front in qualifying, unsurprising. Spanky second, Stormy in third. That'll put them on the front row together. Dickinson, Hines, and Voss on that second row. Jane, Oddball, and Bear going to be on the third row, and Baird sitting on the back row, putting himself kind of next to Bear just to mess with us. I say we kick them both. Kick them both out of the lobby.
It. You too. That is, you don't get a woo for that. You don't get a brother for that. You get nothing for that.
Okay, and Stock
Krieger made it now.
And Hazard mentioning, my point was balance performance is off, and the KTM is at 70% performance compared to the Repsol. Yep. With balance performance off, that KTM is definitely down a lot compared to the Honda.
You're just getting heavy breathing into the mic right now, I think.
No, we're mostly just hearing clicky clacking of claws on hard floors.
Okay, he was straight up touching the mic with his nose and breathing into it. I couldn't tell if I got the mute button in time, but I don't think I got it at all. So, Bigfoot, what is that? Is that a child with no eyeballs? Is this a Tool music video?
That's somebody screaming. But yes, Hazard is correct. Stormy is damned quick. No matter what we put that guy on, he is always fast. We've had enough people that were early in the season set up as regulars that really have basically had their place completely taken by wild cards. I almost feel like next season, I realize they're kind of we've kind of tried to emulate GP's rules, but I think due to the nature of how it works in the real world, maybe there needs to be a mechanic by which we allow a wild card to just replace one of the regulars. We've had enough of that this season. I would almost say we need to look into it.
We'll definitely have a conversation about it. I mean, because what we're really looking at is just we've completely turned over our racer group.
Yeah, we really have.
Which is fantastic. I mean, no complaints there.
No, everybody we've gotten has been great to have on, and they've been all quick as hell After basically having this league this week holding like most of the top 10 spots on Milestone's boards.
These guys are no joke, man.
Yeah.
I mean, legitimately.
Yeah. It has been fun to watch. Absolutely. As we get ready to start our final race of the evening, this is going to be GP on the Xbox, San Marino.
Hey, we got the location right this time.
Hey, I made sure to get it. Once I get it all figured out, I screw it up a lot less. And we are off. These boys are going to be hard at it.
What's
Out
McCarthy's
of the front gate.
helmet?
Oh, wow! That was Mac right off the line. I think he had slight contact. I didn't see who it was with.
I just now saw that crash. That's how far behind I am.
Yeah.
Oof. Also, his helmet says Mac Attack. I dig that.
No. I didn't quite catch it.
Bigfoot's in for Moto 3.
All right, Tim.
Now, I believe I saw you join our Facebook group. Is that correct, Bigfoot?
Meanwhile, up front, Hines managing to take an early first. Stormy sitting in second. Dickinson in third. Ooh, as Voss slips past him. Oh, looks like those two are getting into it early on here. Oh, no! Spanky goes down. And some contact in the pack there.
Bigfoot didn't like that.
No.
That was a good tumble.
Was that just Mac dumping the front end? All right.
That would be weird for him, but I believe you.
I missed it because I was looking around at a bunch of other stuff. I just looked over and suddenly Mac was down. Stormy having an off as well coming into the final turn to start this straight. Finishing up our first lap. Wow.
Good pack going on here at Oba. Yeah, these guys are quick.
Yeah, Ova, if you can make it over to join these guys, I think you'd have a lot of fun. They will definitely beat you up a little bit.
Get you an Xbox, Oba. As much as I push for PlayStation, just get one to race with these guys.
Hines having a pretty good race so far, managing to hold on to that lead that he got early. And Mac is trying to fight his way back up. Wow! Look at Dickinson getting aggressive there. By no means is Hines going to get the ability to sit back and just relax. Looking at it now from Dickinson's point of view, I love the little piggy on the back of the helmet every time I see it.
We've seen Hines and Voss and these guys go after it. And now I got drug into it.
Now you're paying for it.
Yeah, well, I'm sharpening my spear.
Let the hog hunt begin.
Oink. And Bigfoot, get in there and talk to Race Direction / Hines. I bet we got a hole for you as soon as next week.
Yeah, but we're kind of waiting to see what happens there. We're not sure what it's going to look like. If they release it both on the current Xbox and the new one, then probably I would say we'll want to go with the old one just to give more people the opportunity to race. And we won't move until 22. But if they only release the new one on the new Xbox, yeah, then we'll probably have to look at moving to the new one. I'm betting they'll release on both, though, just to get maximum sales.
Would just be too much of a good thing.
Yep.
Can't assume that'll happen.
Nope. I'm not assuming cross-platform will happen. I'm assuming we'll have to be on the same platform.
That's one. Yeah.
Yep.
Gross.
Meanwhile,
Although it's probably good for PlayStation leagues because those PS5s are still unobtainium.
Yeah, well, it's the new platforms in general. And Mac, after his early wreck, has now fought his way up to 4th behind Voss at this point.
It's that Mac Attack helmet, man.
It is. As we were saying earlier, you never get to count Mac out. Hazard asking, is there a bounty on Hines tonight? Not that I know of, but it doesn't matter. These guys will chase you down and kill you if you're in that first place, no matter what.
I'll give you a French fry and some day-old ketchup.
Oh, my God. Well, that's appealing.
Hey, man, the piggies would love it.
That'll inspire them.
We usually feed them fermented corn. I mean, they'll eat anything. Bigfoot, we'll get you, we'll touch base with you after this. I'm going to pass out because I just took some Benadryl right after the race, but we'll get you in our Discord. You can talk with the guys there and talk about lap times, what have you, and that'll be the best indication of skill level.
And I think we did some qualifying races this season for it, didn't we? I thought?
Yeah, we sure did.
Okay.
But I mean, he wasn't in those qualifiers, so he can chat with the guys. It's a great group we've got in our little Discord channel there.
And don't mind Dickinson, he just messes with you. That's part of the game.
I don't know.
Yeah, Dickinson.
But keep practicing, man, because these guys are all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much Hines practiced this week, but good God. He was giving Dickinson a run for his money during this one.
You know, I think Hines is just consistent, generally.
It's true.
So he's able to take a break and pick it up, and his style is pretty smooth.
Yep. Ooh. Little scary there by Dickinson, but manages to pull it back together. And Stormy at this point is chasing down Jane, getting pretty close. Ditto for Mac, trying to catch Voss, not quite making it happen. But Voss getting very close to Dickinson as well. You can see the onboard with him here. If you join the Discord, Bigfoot, we do have the rules posted there. Yeah, the front of the pack is very, very dangerous tonight. This is a scary place to be.
That really is a terrifying place to be. There would be wee in my pants right there.
Ooh,
Hard pass.
looking like everybody falling back a little bit off of him. Yeah, I think there was a slight touch, and I think Stormy got backed off the front of the pack. He's now sitting 2.5 seconds back off of Voss. Spanky about 2 seconds back off of him. And Mac, half a second back off of Spanky. I think we had a little contact, and a little bit of the second part of the pack got kind of pushed around by each other.
If Voss doesn't get in front of Spanky, he's probably going to swap out second and third place there. He's at 200 points, Spanky's at 195, so they are real close.
Well, Voss is holding on to it out ahead of him. He's got Dickinson and Hines out ahead, but he's managing to hold off Stormy with Spanky right behind him.
Ah, I was confusing Stormy and Spanky.
Yes. He is managing to hold both of them off, though. But, as expected, they're already starting to fight their way back up there. This is going to get very tight. I suspect this entire pack of about 6 is about to become very, very messy.
Blood splatter.
Oh, it might.
Throwing bows. Illegal flying knees.
You can always tell Stormy when you see him on our screen. The only one running all the French all over the place. Squiggly lines everywhere, but all they all say to me is croissant.
Croissant. Say it with your throat.
Croissant!
There you... Well, now we're canceled.
Yeah, definitely down on power, so Stormy not able to fight him up the straights, but you can see every time you're coming into the corners, this guy is just insanely late on the brakes. And just takes it scary through the turns. Look at how close he gets, just really pushing up on him at the end of the straight there.
He's quick. He's definitely
And Mac
quick.
having it off!
Oh, boy.
Wow! That was very sudden there in 15. That's his second wreck of the race. Oddball going off as well. I suspect he might have hit Mac.
Unsure.
I don't know that he was close enough, but Oddball now back in 9th. Mac finding himself in 6th. Dickinson back in 5th. Spanky in 4th. Stormy has moved up to 3rd. And Voss sitting in 2nd. Stormy doing an excellent job of moving his way up here.
He's killing it.
Spanky, though, trying to chase it down.
He high-sided in the same place, didn't he, earlier?
Yeah. No, wait. Early in the race, didn't he? I think it was a different turn.
Might have been. I could be wrong.
Or no, Dickinson. I'm sorry. I was thinking about Mac. Hi, Max.
Hello, sir. Or ma'am.
Whatever. Something or other.
Hey!
Welcome to some racing.
He likes the... Yeah, okay, he's seeing through it the... Oh, boy! I got like 30 seconds to see what's happening here. Oh boy!
Spoilers. I'm ahead of you on the stream.
Yeah.
I'm just handing spoilers back to Nick. That's what I do.
I'm just gonna sit here and cry. Weep softly.
Ooh, look at this! Stormy really trying to make a pass there in 3. Could not make it happen. Had a brief contact with Voss and was forced to back off of it. Neither of them goes down.
That was big contact.
That was.
Oh, I didn't say oh boy first. Sorry.
That was close. Oh, okay. Max, another Frenchman here with us. Welcome, sir. You'll enjoy watching Stormy here. He is our Frenchman who is living in Ireland.
The fact that you can remember where all these guys live is impressive. I'm so bad at it.
I try to remember as much as I can about all of our racers.
Well, the problem is they start to blend together for me.
All right, guys.
All the concussions.
You're just a number to Nick.
No, your name. That's about it.
Oh, I get to be a name. Cool.
You're not a name.
Oh, okay, good.
You're like a demon or something.
I'm a douche. That's what it is. And we are just about to finish the penultimate lap.
Ah, you caught it. Good job.
I caught it in time. Look at
That
this.
deserves a
woo! Woo! And Stormy still managing to hold on to 3rd here.
That is a tight pack.
It really is. Back behind him, we've got Dickinson about 3.5 seconds back.
Final lap, Bigfoot.
Yep, Mac just under 2 seconds behind Dickinson. Oh my God! Voss has an off, and I believe it took down. Yes! It took down Hines as well.
He took Hines' front tire out from under him. I just saw it.
Oh no! So we've got Stormy takes advantage of it, and it looks like he's in position here to maybe take the whole thing.
The amount of cussing that must be happening right now is...
I am sure there is definitely a Heinz cane on the microphone right now.
I feel bad for the Heinz ketchup household.
Oh.
Wow. The cats are running, the dog's running. The wife's looking at him like he's crazy. Oh, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, that is to be expected. Mac has managed to put himself in 3rd at this point, just behind Hines, who is trying desperately to chase down Stormy. He's not going to be able to, so the only thing you can count on is just holding off Mac, but it's Mac you're dealing with.
Yeah, that's not easy to do.
There's no guarantee. Look at this guy. He is all over Hines. He's barely got anything left on the right side of his tire, but he manages to make it around, cannot quite catch Hines, and runs out of gas across the line.
He did pull a knee.
Whoa! Wow, dude.
Stockhauser wants a full investigation on Hines for catching Medusa's back tire. Yeah,
Oh.
we're going to go ahead and we're going to penalize Hines 13 seconds in that race
Oh, man.
for crashing out in Voss, because that's clearly what happened.
Wow. What a messy final fight there. That was... Wow, what a rough fight.
Yeah, well.
So we will wait for... Oh, have we already applied penalties at this point?
That's a great question.
I'd need to be sure. I don't think he was done with that. I'm trying to make sure this is our final standings here, because Stormy definitely took that. That was a good fight on his part. He managed to stick in there, take first place.
Those are the finals.
That is the finals. Okay. So Stormy taking first, Hines in second, Mac in third, Voss in fourth, Spanky in fifth, Jane in sixth, Bear in seventh, Oddball in eighth, and Baird in ninth. My God, the front of that pack was a messy fight right up until the end. Holy crap, that's more than I'm used to having to keep track of.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Oh my God.
And who retired from that race?
I think it was Dickinson.
Sam Crow.
Was it Sam Crow? Okay, it might have been.
Yeah, because Hades is in there. Yeah.
No, I don't see him. Oh, maybe he left already. I don't know if he retired.
That's a problem.
I am not sure.
Neither of you get points. That's an executive decision.
That was a bit of a messy.
If you're not in the final standings, how am I supposed to give you boys points? You got to stay to the end.
Alrighty. Well, we will call that it for the evening. I'm sure there will be a bit of having to short that one out, because the final bit of that was rough.
Yeah, I'm not going to quote points or anything here, because holy crap.
Yeah, we'll see if there's any protests or anything that the guys want to lodge about that one, because
Hines is protesting.
That was kind of crazy. That was
that got interesting.
Yeah.
We'll figure out GP standings on Monday.
Yeah, that'll have to be a little bit of consideration there. So, wow, what an evening.
Some good racing.
Every race of the evening having its own share of excitement and big fights. So
yeah, we call those shit shows, sir.
That last one I think that was probably the roughest GP we have had. So that is going to be it for the evening. Thanks, folks, for watching. Thanks very much for commenting, being part of the show, and enjoying it. Thank you, racers. I know there's probably going to be a little bit of arguing here and there about that one, but
a little, he says.
Yes, keep it clean there, guys.
A little bit.
There are going to be fights. Fists are going to be thrown. Hey, no guns or weapons, gentlemen. Just if you're going to fight,
keep it clean.
Just good old bare knuckles.
Keep it clean.
Don't even keep it, above the belt. You can punch him right in the dick if you want to. It's okay. Just don't kill each other.
Oh, Lordy. And of course, thank you to our sponsors. South Central Race Center with Pirelli Tires, Woods Cycle Country, Moto Orangutan, Motool, and Mass Motorsports. Thank you guys for providing the prizes. Thanks everybody for watching. We will see you again same time next week. Which track was it next week, so I can actually know and not sound stupid?
Next week we're at Aragon.
Alrighty.
Well, at least somebody knows what's going on here.
Yes.
It's like a dragon.
So we will see you folks then. I hope you'll be there next time.